Hello everyone, Noctim0 here, and I'm back yet again with another part to my theory. Yeah, mostly everyone, honestly, still supporting this idea. I like everyone's enthusiasm. This time around, though, I'm not gonna talk about Dr. Manhattan so much. I mean, like, personally, I still think maybe he had a hand in it, possibly, but I have another theory that might, throw a monkey wrench in that. But basically, the way this part of the theory goes is, what if it wasn't Dr. Manhattan? Like, enough of you guys out there have been commenting on my YouTube channel and been talking to me through Reddit, and basically have been saying, what if it was somebody else? I mean, everyone's saying, what if Batman and the Joker are actually one and the same, just split? I mean, I could see that too. But I guess the way I'm going with it is, like, what if Ozymandias was the guy that did it, that brought Rorschach back, but not in the traditional sense of, like, reforming him, like I keep saying. I mean, everyone's been getting pretty much upset with me with the theory, saying Rorschach would not turn, Rorschach would not be evil, Rorschach. I understand that, but I'm just saying, after he died and came back, I mean, couldn't anyone even entertain the idea just a second? I mean, I'm not saying that it would be the same Rorschach coming back. I mean, who would be the same after they died? Okay, so basically, I'm thinking that Ozymandias had something to do with it. I mean, this Mr. Oz, or whatever his name is, that mentored Superman. I mean, there's a lot of speculation that could be Ozymandias. I'm not, willing to just say that he is outright, but maybe. I mean, what if Rorschach's journal, shed a lot of light to the situation in Watchmen, and the nuclear fallout ended up happening? I mean, if you look at Mr. Oz's face, it kind of looks like he just saw a nuclear blast and didn't wear enough sunscreen or something. But I would think that maybe he cloned him, and the only reason I say that is, remember Bubestis, his pet? Well, Bubestis, I mean, looked like a genetically altered tiger. He probably cloned it. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what if he could clone clone Rorschach? But the clones weren't coming back perfect. But then I can go on to saying, well, how did he make interdimensional technology to transport him from one world to another? I don't know. I don't know where that theory could possibly go, but I'm leaning towards cloning now as a possibility. I mean, it could explain the three Jokers if they do go the cloning route, although I'm sure that would piss off a lot of fans even more. But I mean, at the same time, at least there's a slight relief that it's not really Rorschach, just a clone of him. Not a perfect clone at that either. It's just that the appearance as well would make sense, and the clothes would make even more sense, instead of it being a twisted, darker version of Rorschach turned into a psychotic clown, basically. But who knows where that would lead. It's just, to me, I think it at least makes some kind of sense if it turns out to be a clone. But I don't know, I'm also just more leaning towards Dr. Manhattan still. But I mean, with Ozymandias' intelligence, and the resources, he could probably do that. But I still think, though, that this Oz guy is from a nuclear dystopian future after Rorschach's journal was left at that news place. Anyway, please just give me your opinions. I'd like to hear from them. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys next time.